Eater wrap up News 8 tonight. Our Unknown Eater takes us to a local place that serves up the taste of Mexico City. That's on our menu next. And take Mexican food. Well, our Unknown Eater was. He always is. And surprisingly, he found you don't have to go south of the border to find it. There's a restaurant right here in San Diego that serves up some of Mexico's favorite authentic dishes.
Chilangos is a Mexican restaurant with enthusiastic customers.
I think it's the best thing in San Diego.
And while this may look like a typical taco and burrito fast food stop,
I'm looking for rolled tacos and flat tacos, and I don't see it on the menu.
because Chilangos is different.
It's a mango mousse, and it's absolutely addicting. And I've tasted things here that I've never found anywhere else.
And that's because this is a cuisine of Mexico City.
In Mexico City, you find foods that combine sauces and different ways of making things from all over the country.
Jeremy Kravitz is the owner of Chilangos,
I consider myself a Chilango.
which is slang for someone from Mexico City, which is where Kravitz learned that to be authentic, you need a lot of chilies.
Chile California, chile ancho rojo, chile mulato negro.
And these spicy delights grace some of the most exotic Mexican food in San Diego. The plato azteca is made with cactus, covered with cheese, spices, and outstanding carne asada. And for those of us who think huaraches are sandals, you'll be surprised to find them on the menu.
Huarache is a corn masa, a cornmeal patty, shaped like a sandal.
In this case, covered with pork loin with a richly seasoned sun-dried adobada chili sauce with a wonderful taste. And at Chilangos, even quesadillas take on an exotic image and name.
It's a quesadilla sincronizada.
As in synchronized with 2 flour tortillas stuffed with delicious seasoned meat and cheese and covered with an exotic adobada chili sauce. These are bar none the best quesadillas I've tried. Our meals range from $2 to $5 at Chilangos, exotic Mexican meals in a fast food setting.
You get a surprise every time you take a bite.
And a very enthusiastic stamp of approval. For News 8, I'm the Unknown Eater.
Did you see those chilies? They were the size of F-16s. They were huge.
Ready to take off.
Yeah.
I got to have Mexican food. Why does he do that to us?
We could barely keep her in the chair during that. You've got to go get Mexican food now.
That's right. Honey, make the reservations.
See you at 6:30.
And a final check on the Friday forecast.
And we're going to take another trip down Restaurant Row. All right, in that case, it's time for our weekly trip down Restaurant Row. And this week's Restaurant Row is a little different than most. It has an international taste, family prices, and unique quality in the food. It looks like a fast food restaurant. It's called Chilangos Mexico City Grill. It's located in the heart of the Hillcrest area. I tried one of their most popular luncheon specials for starters, a chicken torta, a Mexican sandwich topped with a delicious mole sauce and sour cream. Now don't let the aluminum dish that it's served in turn you off. This is all homemade ingredients and about the best mole sauce I have ever had. The torta is filling and it costs $4.95. Jeremy Kravitz, the restaurant owner, says his tortas have caught on big time.
The torta is very popular throughout Mexico, particularly in Mexico City and Guadalajara. And it's kind of your Mexican sandwich, very convenient to grab and eat on the go.
I also tried another specialty of the house, the homemade tamale with fresh vegetables and topped with that delicious mole sauce. First, let me tell you, this is a traditional tamale. There is no lard used. They're very health conscious at Chilangos, and that accounts for the fresh corn, the carrots, the squash, the peas, and the green beans that are with the tamale. This is marvelous, and it costs $4.95. Served on the side is a container of vegetarian black beans and sour cream. Mix them up. They are delicious. This is the kind of food that should be served on real dishes in a big-time restaurant. It's family dining at family prices with a gourmet taste in a fast food setting. Now, how's that for being different? It is the best mole sauce I've had, I think, ever.
Those people were enjoying the heck out of it, weren't they?
They were enjoying it, and the place was crowded. When we went in, we had it virtually to ourselves, and within minutes, people started coming in, and we were kind of shifted into a back table. And
Yeah.
Jack,
Move out of the way.
what exactly were you wearing?
I've been playing tennis, and when you have the afternoons off and you have to go out in the evening and shoot these, well, you have a little more leisurely look.
He was feeling very Chilango.
Very nice.
It's a
have a good weekend. And make it a safe one.
See you.
Bye-bye.
A meal to get your taste buds tingling when you wake up. We'll have Mexican food for breakfast. Important meal of the day. It's also often the most boring. Doesn't have to be, as we see from the unknown eater. At breakfast time, you'll usually find me in this kind of mood.
I just crawled out of bed.
But if any breakfast is capable of jump-starting me, this is it.
In frijoladas.
Which is easy for you to say.
I guess it is.
It's a typical exotic Mexican breakfast at Chilangos. Why Mexican food for breakfast?
Just something different.
And delicious. Chilangos is home to my favorite Mexican meal last year, and now breakfast is getting that creative Chilango treatment.
Oh, chilaquiles is a crispy chips tortillas with salsa. It's the best plate for breakfast in Mexico.
Smothered with tomatillo sauce and baked with jack and enchilado cheese, garnished with fresh onions, cilantro, and episodic herbs, a delicious mixture. But this is just the beginning of the Chilango breakfast.
The huevos motuleños are sort of like your Rolls-Royce version of huevos rancheros.
With 2 eggs on tortillas with beans and covered with salsa roja, peas, ham, and panela cheese, a wonderful combination. And even the machaca is different here.
And it's made with a dry beef. It's like a jerk beef. So it's got a different texture and different taste.
Almost a beef jerky texture covered with salsa ranchera and a fabulous flavor. You order at a counter and they bring the meal to your table. Breakfasts are in the $4 to $6 range at Chilangos.
So are Mexican breakfast better than American breakfast?
Oh, yes.
Wonderful, unusual food for the morning Mexican meal. For News 8, I'm the Unknown Eater.
Chef Raphael looks like he knows what he's doing. They are declaring states of emergency. De Mayo spirit as we wrap up News 8 tonight. The Eater shows us south of the border cuisine that goes way beyond tacos and burritos. After this. De Mayo, it seemed only natural that our Unknown Eaters report would take on a kind of a south of the border flavor. Tonight, the Eater taste tests some of the many variations in Mexican cuisine.
If you've ever gone to the streets of Tijuana to eat, you've probably seen this.
This is what it is. It's a good one.
The classic Tijuana carne asada taco made with small tortillas stuffed with chopped barbecued meat, guacamole, and a fiery salsa.
There's a lot of them that are more restaurants, but I think the best tacos are here.
It's on a street we gringos affectionately call Taco Row, just off Agua Caliente Boulevard.
The food's excellent.
They're really good. And for about 60 cents each, a bargain as well. But if you want authentic Mexican north of the border, head for Chilangos of Hillcrest. The food of Mexico City is a specialty with amazing quesadillas made with seasoned meat and cheese and basted with a chili sauce with fabulous results.
Well, it's time now for
It's
the
your
taste of the
turn.
town. I know that. Eleanor Whitmer I just can't wait to hear some of these recipes.
You're thinking about food is what you're doing, Wally. Eleanor Whitmer is here to take your phone calls at 570-1339, and she has the budget pick of the week.
All right, now here is a restaurant. Many of you may know it. It's just really incredible. It's called Chilango, Chilango. It's at 142 University Avenue. It serves excellent Mexican food. Top price is about $5.95. I'm going to mention just 3 specials that they have today. They have a wonderful enchilada suiza, which is an enchilada which is stuffed with chicken and rice and vegetables, $5.25. And then they have just a really, really fabulous carne asada, if you want to have that, either chicken or meat, which is grilled. All of this is low fat and low cal, so I'm telling you about this now. And everything there comes with rice and beans, and as I say, the top price is $5.95, and you mustn't overlook the day special today is a tamale which is handcrafted tamale with beans and rice, and everything is like $5. Now there's one limitation. There are only 6 tables. They serve on paper plates and plastic knives and forks, but all of this is available for takeout, and some days there are lines around the street. But you should be aware that they serve regional cooking, very, very tasty, fresh. It really has revolutionized the Mexican food business, and try it. You'll like it. If you can get in, I'm sure you will.
All right. Chilango, you ready for some calls?
Absolutely.
Magnificent texture, just possibly the best sandwich in all of San Diego. But you say you're more in the mood for a quesadilla? No one does it better than Chilangos.
This is a carne asada quesadilla sincronizada.
A fabulous recipe from Mexico City that starts with marinated beef.
Marinated in our secret marinade.
It's a secret.
It's a secret marinade. It's not going to be anymore, is it?
Jeremy finally spilled the beans to a secret of a marinade with a complex mix of soy sauce, liquid smoke, wine vinegar, maple syrup, garlic, marjoram, and onions. And then you prep the quesadilla.
And we use just regular jack cheese.
Then a layer of beef and another tortilla, and then the crowning touch.
This is the adobo.
A sauce that's brushed on top, made with a fabulous mixture of red chilies, coriander, cloves, oregano, chocolate, and cinnamon.
Penetrates into the tortilla and it makes it nice and crispy.
Cut in wedges with a little guacamole, and the taste? Jeremy obviously likes his own food, but who can blame him? With a wonderful texture and incredible flavor, these are the best quesadillas in town.
What's the best dining experience in San Diego? Where's the best fast food? And is there a restaurant out there that you just have to try?
There's hundreds. We can answer all of that and more. We have the winners of the Silver Fork Awards presented by San Diego Home and Garden Lifestyles magazine. That's just ahead.
What are the best restaurants in town? Of course, that depends on who you talk to.
There's so many and so many new ones. We've got respect as far as our restaurants go. Well, recently we talked to Restaurateur. It's EUR. Stephen Silverman from our sister publication, San Diego Home Garden Lifestyles magazine.
Silverman picks the Silver Fork for San Diego restaurants, and we have the winners.
Here's KUSI's Holly Herbert.
So in Hillcrest, Silverman says you'll find the best fast food at Chilangos, calling it the best Mexico City adventure in town. Chilangos is known for its Yucatan salad, its huaraches, and its quesadillas. Chilangos is also known for its unique gourmet sauces, including the mole poblano sauce, made from 30 different ingredients. Chilangos is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
And with the Republican convention coming, you look at what we've got from what we had, 10 years ago? Unbelievable. We're known as a cuisine capital now.
You know, but yeah, of course, I never go to these these silver spoon kind of places. I do the
Rubius. I love
fish
Rubius.
taco.
Here's a cover of San Diego Home Garden Lifestyle magazine that is available everywhere, and it's fun to take a close-up look.
And apparently was angry because he felt Blank cut him off in traffic. Blank has filed suit against the actor.
You know him as Roseanne Arnold's husband, Tom, but Tom Arnold is making a name for himself. His new TV series debuts on CBS tomorrow night, and as Paula Zahn reports, there's a lot of Tom in the plot.